Hello, lovely people out there. This is Obi Styles Star Ladies YouTube channel. If you're a lady out there watching me, just know that you are a star. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how I made this lovely luxury bubu. It's called Cocoon Bubu. I saw it on Pinterest. I decided to recreate it and share the tutorial to you guys. If this looks like what you like to recreate, please kindly stay true to the end of this video. Please help me like, subscribe, and share. Thank you. So, first on this towel, you're going to determine your fabric, how you're going to fold it. So, if your full length is 60 and above, just know that you will use 5 to 6 yards. And you are not going to fold it by the yardage, you are going to fold it by the width. When you fold by width, you get unfold by 30 and a longer length. That is how I folded it, okay? But if your full length is 55, 50, you can use the yardage by normal 60 length of the fabric. So first, I went ahead to mark my margin line, that is the shoulder line. After the shoulder line, I went ahead to mark the hip line. So on this, I decided that I'm going to use the miniature paper, okay, on a lighter scale to show you guys so that you guys understand it better. My table is not wide, but it's just long, so it will not contain the whole width of the paper and the fabric. I decided to use this mini paper to show you guys. Just follow what I'm showing you and the measurements I used. I mentioned it, so just use it and recreate it. You'll get it fine. First, on the shoulder line, I went down by 14 inches. Yes, this 14 inches is somewhere below our knee, so it's to serve as our hip line. After the hip line, I went ahead also to get our hem. So the hem is the full length of your dress. Mine is 62, okay? You can see it's very marked, it touches the floor. So the 40 from the shoulder line is the hip, while the hem is the full length, okay? I label it so to be clear. On the shoulder line, I also imputed the shoulder line there so it will be clear. As well, on the shoulder line, I went ahead to divide my shoulder divided by 2. My shoulder is 16, divided by 2 is 8, so I mark 8 inches there. On that 8 inches, I took away my neck width. My neck width is 3.5. You can do yours more wider or smaller. And I went ahead to go down by 7 inches for my v-neck. If you want it to go deeper, to reveal more cleavage, you can do more than 7. You can do 8 or 9, but I stop at 7. Now, on the shoulder point, I went ahead to mark round of my arm. That is, my arm is 12, divided by 2 is 6. I also went ahead to get the middle of the 6, which is 3 inches. And I mark a curve, okay? Just the way we will mark our curve on our armhole of our bodies. So this is the curve out there, because this dress, on the shoulder line lies the sleeve, okay? So that is where our arm is going to come out. All other parts of the dress will be closed except the neckline and the curvy armhole area. Yes, so my round arm is 12. I divided by 2, which is 6. So yours can be 12, 14, 18 or above. Just divide whatever you have as your round armhole by 2. So I went straight down to the 40 inches, which is our hip. That is 40 inches vertical from shoulder. I marked my hip. My hip is 40 divided by 4, which is 10. And I added 1 inch is, you can add more than 1 inch, but I'm not too fat, so 1 inch is okay for me. I really straight down. So from the point where your fabric stops by the side, you can see it on the shoulder line, just rule a curve, rule a curve, rule a curve, and come meeting that 40 inches. Okay, please don't get it twisted. The 40 inches is from the shoulder straight down vertical, okay? And also my hip is 40. I divided it by 4. So same on that shoulder line, I came down by 20 inches. Please ignore the little paper. It's just an illustration. It's the measurement I use directly on my dress is what I'm telling you guys. So I came down 20 inches from the shoulder. So from the v-neck, I went up by 2 inches, okay? I used 2 inches interval on this center front, on the center. So from that 2 inches, I will rule a straight line to meet the point of the 2 inches from the side curve to the center. So from that 2 inches, I'll start marking 2 inches, okay, down on the center front. So you determine how many inches you want to mark. You can decide to do 1.5, 1 inch, 2.5, but I decided to do 2 inches. Okay, this is just a slash line, okay, just to give us a direction of what we are about to achieve. So that 2 inches, I ruled it across the lines, okay, just to get our slash line. My paper is not that much to get more slash lines, but on my bigger paper, when I did it on my bigger paper, I used 7 slash lines, okay. Please, lovely people, if you've watched up to this moment and you've not subscribed to this lovely channel, okay, just remember, you are a star, okay. Please, star always shine bright wherever they are. Please kindly help me subscribe to this channel, okay. It doesn't take you much, okay. It doesn't take you anything either. Just subscribe and like my video, comment, okay. If there's something I'm not doing right, you can as well tell me, okay, to make me better and to make this channel a great channel for everybody to learn, okay. It's a DIY channel. Please help me like, share and subscribe, okay. It really means a lot to me. Thank you. So let's move ahead. After slashing it, so the slash lines I ruled, I went ahead to slash across the lines and I spread wide open. Now while spreading, you can see my board, my stone board. I use it just like as the paper underneath. So you're going to put paper under as you're spreading, just like a padding to pad your slash papers, okay, to give it more firmness. So after that, after you pad the paper under, you're going to use your paper tape or your gum to do what? Tape all the papers together so everything will stay together. After doing that, I went ahead to impute 1/2 inch round. What I did on my fabric right now is what I'm telling you guys. I didn't do it on this paper, okay. It's on your fabric. So on this center is the V. So on your material, on your fabric, you just notch that V point, so to know where your V neck stops while joining your dress. So the other part of the paper that is not used, we cut it off. So on the fabric, after slashing and spreading my paper, I went ahead to add 1/2 inch round all the dresses. So it's going to be in the 4 parts, 2 for the front, 2 for the back. So at the end of the day, to have a front joining and a back joining, okay, as well as the side. But just know that every part will be closed. Only the armhole area where our arm is going to come out and the neck. If you don't want your neck front and back to be the same, you can as well do your back neck separately, okay. So I also went ahead to cut it in a bigger picture to show you guys, okay, how it really looks like on a bigger picture. You can see I used the brown paper so it will be visible to let you know that I added paper under just to pad your slash lines so that I can be able to be together. And also your slash lines, you can decide to make it 2 inches or 3. I did 2.5 as in for my slash opening. So everything, that's 7 lines, I did 2.5, so that everything will be uniform. So on the neckline, you can see I place it on my fabric and I've chalked 1/2 inch round the paper. I told you guys I added fabric, okay. Thank you. See you in my